Alright, so now we're going into the fun part, the solo. And the solo sounds something like this. Alright, let's break that down. It gets a little complicated, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so you start off with a slide to the 8th fret of the A string. Then you hit the 10th fret of the D string, so then you hit the 10th fret of the B, and then the 10th fret of the G. Then hit the 8th fret of the B. Then go back to the 10th fret of the B to the 10th fret of the G. All together. Alright. Then you go into... and that is 10th fret of the D, 10th fret of the G, 9th fret of the G, 10th fret of the G to the 7th fret of the G. All together. And slide all the way down to the 3rd fret of the G to play. So, 3rd fret of the G, 3rd fret of the B, back to 3rd fret of the G, 1st fret of the B, 2nd fret of the G, 3rd fret of the D. So it's pretty easy to remember 1, 2, 3. Then slide up to the 9th fret of the G, and you're going 9, 10, 12, all on the G. All together. Then you repeat all that, but when you go to the, you just play the, and they do a little harmony thing with the 12. What it really is somebody plays the 12 and somebody does a bend on the 10th fret of the E, which in my opinion doesn't really sound that good. So usually what I do is I do a unison bend on the 12th fret of the E and bend on the 15th fret of the B. So it sounds like, close enough. And then once you do that, go back into, and what that is, it's 3rd fret of the G, 3rd fret of the B, back to 3rd fret of the G, but then you go into a 3rd fret of the D. Then do the 1, 2, 3 again. Slide up to the 9 and just hit it like 3 times. Or 4. And after that, that's the whole solo. And after that, you go back into doing the... go back into doing that, which I believe then leads you right back into the chorus. Alright, so now we're going to pretty much do the outro here, but I just want to clarify one thing. What I said is you go back into doing the... and then you go into the chorus. Well, actually you don't. You go back into the verse and then into the chorus. And just a quick note on that verse, instead of ending, I think you usually end on a C, this time you end on the B flat. And that's just one little note. And then you start with the chorus again, and the real part that changes is after you do the second after that, you do this riff right here. Starts out like this. Alright, so as I said, after you do this, you do the chorus, and after you get to the second is where you do everything I just did. And the rhythm guitarist, if somebody's playing, just so you know, just continues on playing the chorus. And now let's go over what I just showed you. Starts off with the 6th fret of the B, 5th fret of the G, and do that twice. Then you do 8th fret of the B to 5th fret of the G. So, right. Then you do the 6-7 combo that we did earlier, and then back into the 5-5 combo. So all together. And then back into pretty much the end of the solo. So that's the 3 on the G, 3 on the B, back to 3 on the G, then to 3 on the D, and then do the 1, 2, 3, and then slide up to the 9, 10, 12. Now you do all that twice, but after you do the second, then you go straight back into and just hold the 9. And the rhythm is holding a C chord. And that is 21 Guns. Hope this lesson helps you. Hope you learn to play it. Any questions, leave a comment, and good luck.